of Mohammadi Center. So before we start, let me also announce that this is to honor those frontliners who have done everything possible to make people aware of this pandemic, to make maximum services to the community during this severe or difficult periods. And before we speak about this or honor the first guest, let me tell you that you see Awaz BD is doing this whole event live, and also we are having Jonathan Conto and USA News Online.com. They are also doing it live. So Awaz BD and USA News Online.com, thank you very much on behalf of Mohammadi Center. So with that note and the briefing, we would honor first the Imam that we have and the Pandit. We have both two very distinguished personalities from our community and from the centers that serves the Muslims, Hindus, and other communities equally, simultaneously. So first, I would welcome the principal of An-Nur Cultural Center, which is, they have been serving for long period, and I know that the kids, the people, they get service, they bring pantries, they give education, awareness, cultural traditions, everything. And Mufti Ismail is here with us. So can I welcome Mufti Ismail with a big round of applause, thank you, to speak a couple of words and then be honored by the Mohammadi Center President, Mr. Muhammad Qazi Qayyum. Okay, here is Ismail.
Thank you. Good evening. First, I thanks for giving me this opportunity and honoring me. Actually, you know, the COVID-19 gave us a lot. Maybe it took a lot, but before that, we used to live faith-based. But this is the first time once we start distributing food, we realize even long time we are living in this society, but you know, Pundit people, they are living in their way, we are living in our way. We never seen everyone is in one line and taking food. So COVID-19, yes, took a lot, but gave us a lot. One of them is unity, tranquility, and feelings shared for each other, caring each other. So that's the things I have realized, that sometime our God, Allah gave us this type of things to realize us that the way we are leading or living, that's not the truth. So again, thank you for giving, you know, this is good opportunity for us that serve our community. Through serve our community is easy to get the reward. So every one of you, I think, in any ways, if you get any chance to serve the community, please do it. And before it will be late, all of you, whoever is here, especially Imam Qazi Qayyum, even he's living maybe in one small town, but I know that not only New York State, out of the state, they know. It's not his only Imam. He's a leader of the community. I pray especially for him. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give his health good so that he can serve the community more and more. Also, whoever is, you know, serving this community, I pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. May Allah give you all guys tawfiq. Thank you.
So we are honoring Imam with this frontline hero. Okay? Panditji, come.
Thank you very much.
Where we are honoring this Imam to what his community with this frontline hero badge. This is the real interfaith message we are sending to the world, that an Imam and Pandit is wearing a badge to an Imam.
And they are all together, irrespective of our belief and the origin. Thank you, Shankar Pariyalji.
So this
Thank
is
you
the
very
first
much.
frontline hero of this program is going to Imam, and the second one will go to the Pandit.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much. So ladies and gentlemen, that was our Imam, the Mufti Ismail, principal of An-Nur Cultural Center, and he would be followed by another respectable person, from the Hindu Cultural Center. Bangladesh Hindu Mandir. Excuse me. Bangladesh Hindu Mandir. Sri Shankar Pariyal. Everybody here in our community, you be a Muslim or Hindu, Christian or Catholic, Buddhist, or Jew, everybody knows our Pandit Shankar Pariyal. And Shankar Pariyal always, with his smiling face, come forward to everybody to make sure that these community people get help in case of need, emergencies, especially. The Mohammadi Center is honoring him for the COVID-19 awareness and the contribution during this 1 year period that he has done tremendous work of services to the community. So can I welcome to give another frontline badge to this Pandit of our community, Shankar Pariyal. Shankar.
Thank you, everybody. Let me first introduce myself. My name is Shankar Pariyal. I am a priest at Bangladesh Hindu Temple, Almasty, New York. What we do? We do a lot of work every day. But during the pandemic, we have a duty because as a priest, as an imam, we have a responsibility for the society. For that reason, I work in my Facebook Live. What I did just a simple thing to encourage people how to survive during the COVID period, during the pandemic period. But I got a lot of support from my seniors and my family members and also the community members like Imam Kaji Kayu. He's my best friend. During the pandemic period, he always took phone and give me a lot of advice to do something for the society. And from March last year, I did a lot of live programs for encouraging people how to survive. And as a Hindu priest, I have some little knowledge about yoga and some knowledge about Ayurveda. So on that basis, I give some special advice to them. So this is my great privilege. I work for society, do not get any reward. I believe reward can be given by God. So in this society, we need, like Imam, what he said, pandemic took a lot of things from us, but it gave us a lot of lessons. What is the main lessons? The main lessons is unification of the society. Maybe a garden, various types of flowers, such as Hindu, Muslim, are also be a flower. So we should beautification for the garden, and we should work for the beautification of the garden like a flower. Thank you, everybody, and I also will thank to our beloved Imam, Dr. Kaji Kayu, who gave me this honor, and also the Mohammadi Center, and we did a lot of work along with him, especially the special holiday.
Eid Miladun-Nabi.
Eid Miladun-Nabi. That time from, I have a good relation with him. So I have a message to you all. If you have any chance, do some work for the society, for your community, for the people. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your help.
Thank you, Shankarji, and thank you, Imam Mufti Ismail. One thing I can tell you that Mr. Aga Saleh, you know that he maintains on behalf of Suki this plaza, and he helps whoever comes, his hand is always extended to help us. And with his help, with Pandits and Imam's help, of course Mohammadi Center, we will be arranging free COVID tests every day here. Right, Aga Saleh bhai? We will be doing the free COVID test every day with Mohammadi Center, Suki, Cafe K2, Imam, and our Pandit Shankar Pariyal. So you can send everybody, no insurance, no money, nothing needed. You can send it every day. Now the third one we would like to welcome, before I welcome the person, our candidate for the District 24, right? 25. How can I get 24?
It's okay.
Something is wrong here.
No, it's not. It's okay.
Before I say the candidate for our District 24, this district, you might know or you definitely know that 3 weeks back when we had the fire here, this whole building would have collapsed, people would have died, but one person, especially a young talented leader whom we think would be our future councilwoman, is Fatima Bayram. And Fatima called police, called fire brigade with the help of her father and all other community members present that day. She did tremendous work for the community. This is one example. But if you go back for years, since Suki is here, I have seen Fatima and her beloved mother, our Bhabiji, how they work this side by side with Aga Salifai to help the community. And today's Plaza is also a contribution of this family. So let us thinking about that, the highest contribution, the most young talented leader of the community who can serve us or our purpose or needs is Fatima Bayram. So can I welcome Fatima Bayram for next as the next honoree?
First of all, I would like to thank everybody for being here today, and thank you to Mohammadi Center. You know, it's a great honor to be here today, to be honored for the work that we do that so often goes unrecognized. But I'm also humbled to be in the presence of Mufti Ismail, Imam Qazi Qayyum, and Pandit Shankarji. You know, these leaders, they're so important to our communities. People look up to them, whether they are religious or not. But in a time when there was so much darkness and people were suffering and there was death in our community, these leaders stepped up when it was most important and people needed that ray of hope. You know, I think that their job in this pandemic was pivotal in keeping people and motivating them to push forward. Thank you for your kind words and for honoring me as a frontline hero, but I think that, you know, these are the true heroes. The people who showed others a ray of hope in COVID-19 during the pandemic. You know, I also would like to say, you know, my family has been very important in my work. They have always encouraged me to do the right thing and to step up, to help my neighbors, to help people that are needy, who are homeless because of the pandemic. You know, I tried my best and I hope that everybody will continue to do their best. And once elected, I will urge the city to start a reopening process as fast as possible because small business is suffering. And, you know, we cannot continue like this for much longer. Every day we lose a small business and that's not okay. That means another person who was trying to pursue the American dream is now not pursuing the American dream and is sitting in darkness. So, you know, I hope that we can do that and we can create some sort of department or agency in the city to centralize resources for COVID-19 recovery. Right now everything is scattered, people don't know where to go to look for help. The city seems like they don't even know what they're doing. But we want to bring in better leadership so that we can be represented accurately and the immigrant struggle can be accounted for. And I would just like to once again thank you guys for having this and honoring people like yourselves and, you know, people from our community, people like me, people like my father, people like my family, and so many others who go unrecognized. It's very important to do this recognition work because, you know, without it, people feel like they are being unheard. So thank you again to Mohammadi Center, to Mufti Ismail and Panditji, and
We may hear less people, but each of us represent at least 400 to 500 people. Panditji represents 500 people, so he is here, that means 500 people there. He is here, that means 1,000. I'm here, there are many. So don't think, our program is very auspicious and very good one. And on the behalf of the community, not only Mohammadi and half the community, we like to honor Fatima Faryab for this special award. Panditji, please hold it, please. 2 imams and 1 pandit is giving an recognition on her work that she did during the pandemic.
Imam Qazi Qayyum, the founder president of Mohammadi Center, is handing over to Fatima Baria for her work contribution during the pandemic, especially last year and the years before as a frontliner. So here goes the prestige honor from Mohammadi Center and all the Pandits and Imams, all of you, to Fatima Baria. Congratulations.
So much.
And
Thank you.
keep it up. And this is our next councilwoman. Please be with us. Please. Thank you. Thank you.
We need a leader actually like this who works for the
For
people.
a minute, and one more time, Awaz BD and USA Online News, they are doing it live today. Everything is live. So let me welcome Aga Salebhai, the respected person of the community, to make a comment about Mohammadi Center, especially his daughter.
Now Mr. Agasale will speak a candidate, not for a daughter. As a candidate, what he sees around, she's working around.
Right. Thank you.
I welcome you all. Thank you very much for honoring my daughter. But first and foremost thing that I would say, this tiny little creature, which is invisible, we call it COVID-19, and that created a pandemic throughout the world, everywhere, and has marginalized human wisdom. When it marginalized human wisdom, we see chaos, and we are looking at the chaos all over the world. It is economic, it is emotional, it is health, it is everyday life. But in the same time, when people like Imam Qazi Qayyum, Mufti Ismail, Pandit Shankarji, our media present here, Bulbul Bhai, if they are here, they become a ray of hope and encouragement for everyone. And the way together this humanity unites, it's a blessing of God, blessing of Allah, that I would say that in coming times, we learn a message, which is a positive message, how to unite, how to care about our neighbors, about our communities, about the people in need. They cannot move out of their homes. They are staying in their homes in fear, and fear of life, fear of eat, the fear of hunger, the fear of medicine. The people were reluctant to go to hospitals because this Elmas hospital became an epidemic center of this epidemic. And we have seen a lot of casualties. People are lost, losing life, loved ones are losing lives, our neighbors have lost. And in these past 1 year, I have lost many good friends. And especially on this block, I have lost my neighbors. So having said that, it is a time for us to unite and shape our new future. And you cannot shape a future without having a leadership which is dynamic and your own first generation that is paving the roads to the success, and they know how to do this. I'm grateful that you are here, and what Fatma did, saving this block from the devastating fire, my hats off for her and her team, the way they took this leadership role and they worked almost for the next day. It's a great deed of work, and I'm proud as a father that my daughter, my generation is contributing this American dream and envisioning the American dream. Thank you very much, and once again, let's unite together and work together.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, you have just seen that we have Mohammadi Center, the founder, Mr. Qazi Imam Qazi Qayyum, have been honoring the frontliners during COVID-19, particularly from March 2022 now, and whoever are there, along with them, we have few more honorees who are on their way. But you have just seen Mufti Ismail of An-Nur Cultural Center. You have just seen our Shankar Pariyalji and also Fatima Baria. Now we will welcome our media partners as well. So in the beginning, the first one will go
He did this
to
work during the
media interview reporting very intensively. I'm mentioning because we are going to do this first, and this goes to Mr. M. Shakawat Hussain, USNewsOnline.com, who are also with Awaz BD doing the whole event from the capital of the world, the best city of the world, New York. from the world, I mean the capital of the America. This is going to Mr. Shakhawat Hussain, Mohammed Shakhawat Hussain Salim, editor of USA News Online, Jonathan Conto, and also as a news agency, USA News.
Next hours.
And now, for the equal, being a very young media, much younger in the community, for doing both online portal, live TV streaming, and also the possible, apart from their own media, that one Awaz Bidi, they are doing in many ways media works, not only for Awaz Bidi. And I can see it goes to, the award goes as a frontliner to Mr. Shah Ahmed. You all know a very talented and handsome and activist, Mr. Shah Ahmed. It's going from the Mohammadi Center as a frontliner today, the 28th of March, Sunday, 2021.
Please take a shirt. Yes, because it will be goes to our all media.
Good done. Good done.
Yeah.
So ladies and gentlemen, you see the media people with our council district candidate, District 25, Fatima Bariyat, Shah, and also Shankar Pariyal. We all are Shakhwat Bhai. They all are here on the 28th of March. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you and congratulations, Shah and Salim Bhai.
Thank you.
And just for your information, for the media people, since you are doing live, this is being done from the Diversity Plaza for our South Asians. It could be United Nations all the time, but for us who live in New York City, this is one of the most important places where everything important for the community needs happen. And we are here together, all of us, to honor the honorees, the contributors for pandemic 19 as frontliners. And here comes the award. The award goes to Bangladesh Hindu Mandir's chief, our Pandit, very respected personality, Pandit Shankar Pariyalji. He receives it from Mohammadi Center on behalf of all of us, particularly we have Aga Saleh Bhai, our candidate from District 25, Fatima. Then we have Imam, our Mufti Ismail, Principal Al-Nur Cultural Center, and Imam himself, the founder president of Mohammadi Center. Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, just to make sure that you know why we are here, what we did, that will be briefed by the founder president of Mohammadi Center. But at least one thing I would tell you, like I said, Pandit is here if he does something for the Hindu community. Because we, particularly Bengalis, we know that we say Kazi Nazrul Sen, Aki Brinte Duti Kushum, Hindu Musliman. We never consider that we are separate. We think we are two brothers or two sisters, Hindu and Muslim, in the same garden. So we are together always here in Pakistan, Bangladesh, India, all over the world. So keeping that in mind, Mohammadi Center is doing everything, particularly what he did in brief and why we do it today, he will tell it. But one more time, thank you Awaz Bidi, two of you. I know Ismail, you very much. And also our Salim Bhai. Thank you very much. And I didn't thank you, you're doing, but you are also a part of our media. Thank you very much. And here comes Qazi, our Imam Qazi Qayyum, the founder president of Mohammadi Center.
First of all, I'd like to welcome and thank you all for coming here to make this event success, especially Imam Mufti Ismail. And Imam Mufti Ismail and me, we are like brothers here in Jackson Heights. I was as a Imam Al-Mash Islamic Center, 8 years. And then after that, he was succeeding me over here. Now I came Jackson Heights, the Imam is here, okay? And he is our next leader. Me, 62 years old now, I can be retired anytime.
But
So
you are not old, you are still young. You are still
He's
young.
our next Imam. He's working tremendous, lot of job.
Yeah.
During the pandemic time, you see lot of funerals going place to place. You know, he didn't even hold the immediately one day. So he has lot. He has lot of ideas to people. Mr. Aga Saleh did tremendous work. His daughter, she did a lot. And Bulbul Bhai, we are not giving any award because he is something more than award. Believe me, this gentleman, he walks and helps all of our community activities. Today, because of the rainy, there was a free coronavirus arrangement, test, but because of the rain, they were not able to make it.
Yeah, we confirm that we do it next week. Every day.
This is what it is. Myself, I'm working this community last 30 years, since 1991 until now. Mohammadi centers, 15 years in Jackson Heights. So we realized that some people who works very hard for this community, very sincerely for the community. There are two kind of award giving ceremonies. One is for lobbying, one is for money. You know that. Right? Someone we received award, we didn't know who is that. And he said, I'm the representing the whole community, but we know who is that. But we realized real people who work for the community, they must need to be recognized.
Acknowledge, recognize, and appreciate it.
And that's what we did. This event is all about it. Okay, so I like to thank you all. Awaz BD, US News Online, and Bhai and everyone.
Salim Bhai, Shah.
So, sure.
Yeah, thank you. Everybody together, one.
Before that, I like to transfer this microphone to our honorable sister, who is the president of SUT. Please.
Thank you so much for inviting here and acknowledging our work. The work you are doing with Imam Ismail Saab, that is also tremendous. And I say that Imam Qasim Qayyum and Imam Ismail Saab, they're always, we can found them on the front line, whatever the situation is. And he is very known to the community, both of them, and they are working so hard for the community. And I would say that if my daughter Fatima Baryab, inshallah, by the grace of Almighty God, if she become a councilwoman for this neighborhood, we will see, we have to solve the problems of the people, and we have to go door to door and ask the people what are the needs you need that. That is the duty of a councilwoman or the elected officials, not only sitting in the office. So I request you guys, please vote for her on June 22 and bring her as a next councilwoman. So definitely we will be working together and helping our common people, our people, those who really need and where they want to go, where they want to fly, what are their needs.